Grammy performances are going to be self-conscious of how the graffiti aspect of video editing will surface. Grammy performances are going to be self-conscious of the graffiti aspect of video editing. The graffiti aspect of video editing, you know, the Taylor Swift idea here. I think, yeah, she should totally just use this as like a bridge into the gaming community. Yeah, just the uniqueness of how only today, with the democratized video editing that we have, could anyone have ever pulled off this twisted genre. It's fucking, it's great. I mean, like, that's what a real viral video is to me, is not a fucking ad campaign. It's a serendipitous ad campaign. It's an unintended ad campaign. The Oreo Super Bowl thing.
Get the American Express Gold Rewards card now. The first year is on us.
There's darkness instead of football, Michelle. What do you know?
Well, I can tell you this is one for the record books. Right now, I mean, you guys saw or maybe didn't see, but what we experienced was right before player entrances were about to happen, all the lights went out. For a second, I think people thought that it was planned. It was part of maybe something that they were doing to kick off Monday Night Football. But then just seconds after that, everyone started looking around, and it was quickly that we realized that there was a power outage, apparently a transformer blew. You can hear the cheers behind me. Some lights start to come on, and then they go dim and dark, and it just appears that we're running on generators. There's a set next to me, that other network, and they don't have any power as well. Right now, this is just a waiting game, but certainly interesting here. Nobody knows quite when this is going to turn for the better, and we're going to actually get to see a football game, guys.
Michelle, did the players actually come out onto the field, or are they still in the locker room, which I imagine must be pretty dark?
They have not come out to the field, Kara. The inflatable San Francisco 49ers helmet was all set up and blown up and ready for the players to run out. And again, I mean, when the lights went dark, we thought it was something that was planned for player entrances. And then slowly we started to see that helmet deflate. The players are not out on the field. We do have some of the 49ers cheerleaders that made their way out here, maybe trying to get this crowd, I don't know, into it while we wait for the players to come out. But right now, both teams we have not seen, and from what we understand, they are still in their locker rooms.
Michelle, thank you very much. A very interesting and developing situation at Candlestick Park.
It was a tweet, and a bunch of people in the ad business, I mean, rightly so, it's like the G-spot of media, where it's like the foreplay is the fucking thing, the event, in this case Super Bowl, or the event, the Grammys, and then the dual move where you're like addressing it and then fucking wrecking it, like just like finishing move, done. But I read somewhere that it took 2 years, like they have like a fucking emergency committee at Oreo to, like, you know, I don't know, observe reality and react to it in a witty way that harmonizes social media. If that response on Twitter that you can dunk in the dark, it took 2 years to fucking R&D, advertising needs to undergo a serious.
But really, it should be an opportunity for her to cross-reference and get into the Call of Duty crowd to at least ironically use her stuff and actually have her be entertainment during the games in some sense, like where she doesn't get hurt, but she just kind of like helps you out by like headbanging and a Rue fireball comes out and gets your points. It's like a special tactical move. I don't know. It could be called the Taylor Swift, and it's just like she goes like, fireball comes out of her head and get points. The fact that someone could think that way and fill in like make a high definition joke from a low definition joke, i.e. the Grammys. And then her referencing the 20th anniversary of Under the Pink. Because clearly that whole performance is for anybody that's never seen Tori Amos. And I don't know who Tori Amos was aping, but the whole we shape our tools and our tools shape us, we shape our influence and our influence shapes us, could probably be our influence shapes us and we shape our influence, i.e. what she did, in the sense that she got influenced by Tori Amos, and then there are young girls and boys watching the Grammys who have no idea who Tori Amos is. And one day they'll see Bob's Burgers and they'll reference Tori Amos. And then they'll just see Tori Amos. And Tori Amos is great. Because what else do you want? She's talented, and she's sexy, and she's smart. And she's got red hair. So, what the fuck?
Is that it? Okay.
Thought there was a good solution, hanging with the razor girl. She's gone to the other side.